you weren't in it for the money.
Why you still here?
See Happy Dad merch in every shot. Now,
Yo,
look, I'm not here for the
I was gonna speak. Damn.
Conspiracy.
The hell is that?
I'm not gonna even do that.
I ain't gonna lie, that tea in that last video really burnt my hand. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Single City Reactions, only on the Flex Mind Network. I'm the original anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, part 2, you know. What the Dirt is Desperate by Deleted. You know, I just finished the first video. I'm catching up. I'm about 8 days out on this one. So I'm catching up right now. So I want to see what's going on because he's going to get packed out in the third video. But I'm catching up for the sake of just like understanding the situation because I've seen a lot of people talking about this, but I just never bothered to engage. So now that I'm here, I'm ready to learn. So I'm just going to, we're going to get straight into this. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, okay? Let me know in the comments what you think about this whole situation. Let me know about my reaction, my reviews on the reaction, all that jazz. And with that being said, let's just get into it, bro. I really want to get into this, bro. Like, I'm really intrigued as to why this guy wants to move like this. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
My editing bad for this one. This dude ain't worth all that. He's not. I'ma just play this video game and talk to y'all. So what's the dirt came from my head? Pause. He did though. He sent shots. He did this on another YouTuber stream.
Super child. He came with that baggie. What's the dirt came with that baggie? Making fun of others.
Oh shoot, I know him. I watch. No. Hold on. I watch his channel. This guy's sick. This guy's cool.
I'ma just play this video game and talk to y'all. So what's the dirt came from my head? Pause. He did though. He sent shots. He did this on another YouTuber stream.
Super child. He came with that baggie. What's the dirt came with that baggie? Making fun of others, their physical appearances and how they speak while hiding your own face. Oh, making fun of others, their physical appearances and how they speak while hiding your own face and modifying your voice is the epitome of an insecure man. Pretty much to the definition. Yo, shout out what's the dirt coming from that bag. He gave me $27 in Canadian money. So that's like 35 US dollars.
I was DM'd and tagged crazily. Apparently he's calling me insecure for hiding my identity and being an anonymous channel. The irony is wild. Calling me insecure when this dude was out here running to everyone's
street, this man's face,
crying for validation after getting exposed for being prejudiced.
Tiger in particular is a well-documented milkman who, like Kendrick, has a past of infidelity. I mean, Kendrick might just be a milkman, right? A closeted milkman.
Bro. And after that it's over. You wake up and you don't even know what you done.
I missed the show. I wish they'd bring it back.
Dude is like Carlton from Fresh Prince.
Crazy.
They're trying to frame this as me being racist.
My family growing up didn't use the N-word. I made a whole video on my channel. I didn't say the N-word for 20 years.
Bro, I could kind of tell.
The disrespect.
And what's also really clever here is that Drake is 37 years old, and he says the N-word 37 times on this track. And I believe his reasons for doing this
Who made you count?
He's basically saying the word for every year that he's been alive to symbolize that he was indeed born black.
Boy, if you don't...
Although Kendrick's child isn't anywhere near to as light as Drake's, Drake leverages this to subtly accuse Kendrick of hypocrisy. This is Kendrick's reality, right? He does have mixed children, and he does seem to prefer lighter complected women. Kendrick really wants to be with white chicks, right? That's truly
says
what he wants.
That's his high school sweetheart.
Lamar, he has to hide it. He's embarrassed to be seen. Because Drake is half black, the other side of his family uses it. Kendrick had to frame those.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like what I'm hearing. I literally do not like what I'm hearing at all. Like, I just naturally just don't like it. Like, it's annoying as hell. Like hearing all this shit back to back, it just pisses me off. Like, why are you speaking like this? Like, you know Wagwan. You don't know Wagwan. And tell him to watch this video and to hear me say Wagwan and see if he knows what Wagwan means. And even if he does know, I don't give a shit. Because, bro, like, you sound friggin' crazy, bro. It's annoying the hell out of me. I'm only watching this because this is deleted. And I appreciate the content that he puts out. I will never appreciate the content this bum puts out. Fact. Because it's absolutely egregious and ridiculous as to why he wants to move like this. Ain't nobody told you to move like this on the internet. Bro, you can build your page up naturally like everybody else. Ain't nobody told you to move like this to gain followers and subscribers. Like, you're actually a bum. Whatless, bro.
He had big plans of messing with thick queens with the weave looking on point.
Like, this shit actually
in reality,
pisses me off.
Gripping on a blonde ponytail and balls deep in skinny white ass.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Facts.
This dude was literally
Yo,
begging
get this man's
on
face
his
off my
hands and
screen,
knees,
yo.
begging for people's
Too
acceptance.
close, man.
You
Back
know what
up.
the
I don't
bad
even
dudes
like
do?
you.
Them
Weirdo.
clearly stole his content. Deadass. He stole it from Reddit pages, and he stole it from other content creators before putting his own takes out. This dude Dirt didn't just get packed out by our community. No, he got exposed by his own. The other side.
That's crazy.
The side that probably doesn't ride your algorithm for you to see. He was outed for straight up copying their takes and dropping his content weeks after they did.
You want to tear my channel down for no reason? Because you're uncomfortable with your own, or you just don't like me, or
Oh, he stole from him? Yo, I seen some of his reactions when I was watching some of the compilations. I ain't gonna lie, he was, you know, he's one of the cool ones still. I ain't gonna hold you. Unless motherfuckers want to say otherwise, but he's one of the cool ones.
Welcome to hop on my channel and have a conversation. I hope you watch this video and take me up my offer. We could have a conversation. Hey, we could have a bar off. Me and you could break down bars together and see what each other catches. I guarantee you won't beat me, because the content you make is you study people like me, 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 Knox Hill, and other channels who actually have
shout out Knox
and
Hill
the talents to break down music, because we actually are musicians. And you make edited work, probably using AI software to fucking make these fucking clips and explain battles weeks after it happened. Weeks after it happened. Weeks after it happened. Weeks after it happened.
So this dude was really playing catch up while pretending to lead the race.
He said, using your name for clicks, are you delusional? You don't have any emotion, my guy. Dude, DJ Academics had, I think, over 100,000 views on a chopped up video of mine. LMFAO, if I was hunting for clicks, I would at least pick someone that's popping.
So he said
Crazy.
the same thing to this dude that he said to Justin Hunt. No motion and all this other stupid shit.
But I'm not putting it up on YouTube because I'd only be doing them a favor. Like, a lot of these guys don't have a lot of motion.
You have no power.
That's like, they just don't, right? So I would be helping them.
Matthew, you was really feeling yourself at one point, trying to bully YouTubers and mock them. How in the hell are you going to virtue signal me, asking why I'm making fun of academics, when you're not even invited to the cookout that I'm discussing to begin with? And you over here bullying people on YouTube for no reason when you were in your prime. You sound about Drake right about now. Your prime was very quick. Your fall from grace really needs to be studied. Talk about karma. That hit you clear upside the head and knocked your ass back into reality. This dude talking about insecurity, but goes to every small black creator's live stream and search for a cosign. I mean, I'm a small channel as well. Don't get it twisted. I ain't acting big-headed. I'm just realizing this guy's whole angle. He likes his praise, and he searches for it through small creators. Black small creators, to be exact. The ones that usually panders to him. Couldn't be me, bro. I ain't never pandering to a prejudiced white boy. It's never going to happen.
Me neither.
Mad because I'm the reason everyone got on his line, though. My Discord hit me up showing me some prejudiced takes of his, and I lit his ass up in a video, pouring the gas and lighting the match. But the company man, Justin Hunt, disintegrated his ass shortly after, and the rest was wildfire. All the content creators started jumping him. I even had no jumper covering it, still in my thumbnail and everything, by the way. Now, they didn't say my channel's name. I wouldn't expect them to, though. How would they even explain that to their audience? But they did take my thumbnail to report about it. So Matthew has it in for me since then, which I completely understand. I'd hate my ass too. I'm pretty sure I'm his boogeyman at this point. But see, Matthew, you can't attack one of ours and not expect to get packed out. This is like the chair in Alabama, man.
Facts.
I don't have to know the company man personally to grab that chair when need be. If a translucent want free smoke, it's up. We moving packs. First off, What's the Dirt is an ironic name because there's nothing gritty or raw about this dude. It should honestly be like something cornier, like What's the Excuse? Or maybe even What's the Deflection? Or What's the Deception? I don't know. Something corny, like my jokes. I heard everybody calling him What's the Dirtbag, but that's too easy.
Nah.
This is too easy. Matthew's brand today is built on dodging accountability and blaming his mental health when the heat gets too real. And
Are you serious?
Dirt? Nah, this guy's more like freshly Windex glass. Transparent, fragile, and always smudging up the conversations. Blaming depression for his reaction to Justin Hunt and the Kendrick Lamar comments is peak avoidance.
Depression.
And don't get me wrong, everyone
you weren't depressed when you were laughing about dude. You weren't depressed when you're breaking down everything thinking that, oh, I'm right. What? Depression. Liar.
But most people don't use them as a crutch to duck criticism like Matthew's ass. He acts like saying I'm depressed is a get out of jail free card.
That doesn't work like that.
It might work at your house, but it doesn't work over here. Accountability still matters. And if you could dish it out, you better be ready to take it. Yo, what's up with these Canadians though, man? Like for real.
He's Canadian?
Like an unspoken theme. Like,
hey, yo, delete it real quick. I'm Canadian, but I'm with y'all niggas. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't fucking with that Canadian shit, bro. I didn't even know he was Canadian, but yo, I don't subscribe to the bum energy. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a full stat with you, G. I don't subscribe to the bum energy at all, bro. And I'm Canadian, bro. And I can sit here and agree with you that, yo, Canadians, bro, there's something wrong with us. Fact. There's absolutely something wrong with us because I don't understand why we move the way we move, bro. I don't get it. Like, I sit here and I hear some of the Canadians online. I'm just like, y'all are just so uncultured. Like, Canada, bro? Thank God I grew up on American TV, bro. Thank God I grew up on American TV, for real. Because I swear to God, Canada, through the words of What's the Dirt, Canada has no motion, bro. Canada has zero motion. Fact. I live here long enough to know that we ain't got shit, bro. We ain't got no culture here in Canada. We ain't got no community here in Canada because everybody want to be by themselves, you know? Everybody's fraudulent and fake like LA, but we're all broke. None of us wants to work together, even though we hate our 9-to-5s and we want to get rich. Make it make sense. Like we have no motion, literally, bro. We just a bunch of followers straight.
Drake, Tory Lanez. Yep, I said it, Tory Lanez. All three of them motherfuckers, they all act the same. Running that same tired-ass playbook. Big energy on the offense, but quick to lean on victimhood when things backfire. Y'all Canadians are different. Don't know when to shut the fuck up and read the goddamn room. And then cry about it and play victim when shit get tough. And it's the fact that it's the shit that y'all created. Blame it on everyone else but yourselves. Matthew blames his fall on Kendrick fans. Drake blames his fall on UMG. And Tory's dumbass blames Meg. And then here comes Academia Nut, or Academics.
That's crazy.
Here comes his ass, cleans up everything for these three to the best of his ability. Forming narratives, doing damage control, winning over the audience's reception. Y'all are all the same.
Y'all been having my boy go through it, man. He put out a post today, and this is what he said. You know, he did the best and most amazing breakdown.
Shut up, bro.
And you know, after a while, people started saying, "Yo, you're a Drake fan," because they want him to shit on Drake, and he's trying to like be fair and honest. And they're just been getting at him, so he, you know, one point. He got into it with the company, man, and now, like, you know, they've been really getting him, like, oh, no, you just like Drake. So he put this video up.
All right, so at this point, I really got to put this shit across, because I've never really ever done this. I'm sick and tired of the narrative online regarding Kendrick and Drake. I'm tired of it. Like, if you think I'm blind, like, do you really think I'm blind? I know for a fact if I put out video after video about how amazing Kendrick is and how terrible Drake is. Like, do you think I don't know that is not working right now?
Shout out to my boy, What's the Dirt, man.
Matthew just screams, let me in, doesn't he? He just wants to come into the culture so bad. He tries to analyze and connect with something he'll never fully grasp. And that's the sad part. That's the thing about culture. You can't fake it or study it. You can't do that. You can't study it.
You have to live it.
If Matthew wants to stay relevant, maybe he should focus less on playing victim and more on owning his actions. Until then, the only dirt around here is the dust settling on his credibility. I just think it's hella funny, for real. He's over here talking about my identity and why I don't show my face, like I didn't do this shit on purpose. Unlike you, Matthew, you out here accidentally exposing your prejudiced side, your uncultured and uneducated takes. That
show your true
try
self.
to hide behind in plain sight. It doesn't matter that we know your name or see your face. You're fraud. My channel was built with the intention and on purpose to remain remain anonymous. However, I don't lie or hide from my truths like you do. You might not know who I am, but my statements are honest, direct, and rooted in culture. Unlike your weak attempts to mask your ignorance with bland-ass takes. And out of all people, you should know what that bar Kendrick said.
Only you like being famous.
I'm not here for fame. I'm just here to have fun and talk shit, man.
That part.
Edit cool-ass fucking videos. None of that bland professional commercial shit you do. I like funny meme-style edits. I've been on this platform long enough to realize a lot of the biggest channels don't even show their face. People like to love a symbol more than a person. They love a movement. I'm Batman, bitch. I don't know why I always say that. Maybe because I like Batman, I guess. I'm really the Joker. I'll be a clown-ass nigga.
Hey, that's
this
it.
channel is a symbol. I create satire content to crack jokes about popular culture situations and how I see them. It's all about taking what's out there, flipping it with humor, and giving it my unique perspective. Give people a chuckle. But you, Matthew, we just laugh at you. You're a walking meme. There's no editing added to that. That's your life. The dirty washcloth you're cut from.
That's
you're like
crazy.
the ending of Game of Thrones. No one likes you. Got too big-headed and got knocked off your throne. Like, no one likes you, bro. No one likes the ending, and no one liked Khaleesi at the end. She became the Mad Queen. I guess that's you too, the Mad Queen. As you can see, I'm not even going to pack you out the way I did academics. I'm not about to roast you like that. Because people like you, who pride themselves on being morally correct, don't understand the art of roasting. You're too soft. You'll only catch the jabs and the punchlines. You'll feel attacked and cry about being bullied, completely missing the underlying message. The real weight of what's being said will go right over your head. So I don't even need to do all that. All I gotta do is state the facts. Your life handles the punchlines for me. What's the Dirt isn't just out of his depth. He's out of seasoning, out of the culture, and honestly out of touch. I'm gonna say culture a lot this video. I know it bothers some people, but oh well, let it bother you.
That shit don't bother me, brother.
More beautiful than culture. This man cried for validation, real life tears on stream, by the way. Pleaded for forgiveness and practically threw a tantrum because his mediocre, unseasoned takes didn't land the way he thought they would. This dude's whole personality is built on being a pick-me. The guy who's desperate for a pat on the head from people who wouldn't even save him a seat at the cookout. He'll spend hours talking about how much he respects the culture, but the second he feels slighted or thinks he's clever, he's out here throwing cheap shots and racially charged insults, calling respected journalist Carlton, as if that's not straight up ignorance. Or how about stalking Kendrick's wife on Instagram, feeding baseless claims about Whitney, calling Kendrick a milkman and showing a picture of Uncle Ruckus. I mean, yeah, all that's old and all, but we gonna bring it full circle on why we're here right now. That's when it was very telling what kind of dude Matthew was. It's just hilarious how this dude blames Kendrick stands for the hit his channel and credibility took. I've been very unbiased. Okay, wait. I favor Kendrick in the beef. I do. But I've also called his ass out too. I made a whole video about how I didn't mess with Kendrick's Harper Bazaar interview, fully knowing his mob of fans would come for me. And they did. But I didn't give a fuck. I stood by what I believed in, and I still do. And I took that backlash. I even roasted his fans for like a few videos after that. I didn't blame his fans for the heat I got. I roasted them, but I didn't blame them. That's what fans do. I just talk shit back to them. I didn't blame it on Kendrick either. It has nothing to do with Kendrick. Of course, Kendrick.
And you got more followers and subscribers.
Just like you came for academics when I roasted his ass. Pause. I don't know. That sounds crazy. Just like Drake and Cole fans are always on my line. That's part of the game. I've pissed off every fan base at some point. Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole's, they all got a video where I ruffled their feathers. You're just running from accountability. Crutching on the Drake fan base for protection because you know the majority doesn't rock with your ass anymore. It's not the stands, Dirt. It's your ass. It's you.
TDE always wanted Kendrick to be like a Drake. Like they and this is an exclusive for you guys here now. Like, because you know how Drake got that, you know how on push-ups Drake said, "I know my pictures on the wall when y'all cook up." So this is the real reality of what that meant. So back in the day, and this is very, very good inside source told me this, back in the day at the TDE studio when Kendrick was first coming up, they had a picture of Drake in the studio. Top did. Top had a picture of Drake in the studio, and people would ask, like, why do you guys have a picture of Drake in here? And Top would say, because this is the guy we're trying to beat.
This dude is still out here making up claims with zero sources, by the way. Just spinning baseless narratives about why Kendrick was supposedly obsessed with Drake. It's lame as hell. If you're not going to bring receipts, why even bother saying it? And then this dude over here talking about Deleted doesn't even know academics, or academics don't even know Deleted. Unlike you, I don't need academics or anyone else to validate who I am. This isn't that kind of channel, first of all. I'm not trying to be a hip-hop journalist. I'm not a journalist. I'm not some sourceable media outlet. This channel is for the everyday 9-to-5 people who just want to come home, crack open a beer, pour a glass of wine, or roll one up and just vibe and laugh. I'm not here for that commercial squeaky clean image. Some of us prefer that basement level content. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, that slop content. That's the energy I bring. Your obsession with validation is cringe as fuck. Whether it's paying money in live chats just to get noticed, or crafting apology videos that are more about saving face than genuine remorse. Matthew's like the kid at school who can't stand not being invited to sit with the cool kids. So he buys everyone snacks and then complains when no one wants to hang out with him. And he's still not invited. Just desperate. What bothers What's the Dirt is that he will never have what I have, and that's black culture. You don't have to see my face to know I'm black. You could hear it in my soul, my dialect, my stance on black pride, and the way I drag translucent beings like this dude who try to leech off our essence. He yearns for that authenticity, but no matter how hard he studies, how many deep dives he does, or how many whitewashed apologies he put out, it's not something he'll ever possess. And that bothers him. Hey, and let's be clear, man. I'm not saying white folks can't ever possess culture. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the translucent, see-through, fragile glass Matthews, the in-denial prejudice kind. When I say the word translucent, we're talking about the prejudice kind. You see, the difference between me and you, Matthew, I don't need anyone's acceptance. I fuck with the role of the guy people love to hate. That's baked in my veins. It's in my ancestral DNA. My lineage didn't just survive, it thrived. So I'm built for resilience. In other words, I say what the fuck I want to say. And I don't care if it rubs people the wrong way either. I don't beg for forgiveness, and I sure as hell don't cry for validation. And I'd be damned to pay for attention. I still can't believe this dude's over here in chats paying. I cannot believe dude paid to talk shit. Matthew, you are the polar opposite of me. You crave fame, acceptance, the illusion of being part of something you clearly...
That's how you know dude was bullied in school, bro. Listening to everything Deleted is saying, I'm just like, this nigga was bullied. He was bullied. But he got his lick up, he got his swag up, you know. He got his hat on, turned backwards like he Ash Ketchum. Like, nah, you got bullied in school, bro. I feel like you got thrown in the locker or you got embarrassed somehow. Someone embarrassed you. Somebody embarrassed you. You trying to get your lick back. That's literally all I see it. Because I don't understand why you want to move like this. Nobody wakes up and say, I'm just going to mess up everything, bro. I'm just going to create this narrative and we just going to ride out into the sunset with it. Because I don't understand why he's moving like this, bro. I don't like your face.
Understand? Meanwhile, I talk my shit, knowing full well people will disagree. And I'll sleep like a baby at night while you over there crying. I'm looking at you.
That's another thing. Yo, if you don't like what I say, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Canadian me says I'm sorry, but the nigga in me says so. Bro, it's my take. It's my thought. Like, I'm giving my own thoughts when I listen to these videos and I do the reactions. Like, these are my thoughts. If you agree with me, that's wonderful, and I appreciate you for agreeing with me. But if you disagree, best believe it is what it is. If I walk it back, I walk it back. If I don't, I don't. But it's my decision. It's my decision. If it gets a lot of traction and people are saying, no, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, unlike this bum over here, I'll do it. I'm not talking about Deleted. I'm talking about What's the Dirt. But, like, for real, like, nah, like, bro, if I say something that's wrong, I'll if it's that bad, if it's that necessary, I'll do it. If not, bro, I'm just gonna keep it pushing, bro. I'm literally here to make videos and keep it pushing. Every day is gonna be videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, no, like, I'm not gonna spend time like, oh no, I did that one video I did last time, bro. You know what? I said some things that were wrong in there. Unless it's needed, I'm not doing it. Fact. That's it.
Crying, wishing you were a part of the culture, and I'm over here just eating cereal, watching cartoons, not giving a fuck what people think. I'll sometimes go back and forth and argue because I'm toxic like that. I mean, it's in me. I like arguing. I play video games and argue all day in the COD lobbies. That's what I do for a living. So it's fun for me. But other than that, I don't give a fuck. You too soft, Matthew. You're soft as hell. Matthew is proof that not everyone.
Call man by first name is crazy.
He thought he could barge into hip hop culture with his dry in season takes and be crowned king or some shit. I mentioned in my last video how he seemed calculated, blending various perspectives and takes into one cohesive piece. His analogies, while sometimes debatable, weren't completely off the mark. This led to people prematurely labeling him as a genius. But when he dropped a video based entirely on his own perception, it exposed just how out of touch his dumbass really was. It revealed the lingering denial and ignorance that prejudiced views are still very much alive. And now he's still crying like a jester. He's not the Joker, he's a jester. See, I embrace the clown. They drop all the clown emojis. This is Gotham City around here. I don't give a fuck. I'll be your villain. I don't care. It's fun. I like it. But you're a joke. You're a jester. Begging for mercy and attention while the real ones laugh at his expense.
But I'm not doing this just for fucking money. I never started this channel for any of that stuff.
But you're getting it, though.
This channel is a reflection of what I believe and what I believe to know is right.
It's wild how people claim they don't care about success on YouTube like it doesn't literally change lives. Let's be for real. Why are you on here then? Being a prejudiced hater doesn't suddenly become valid just because you claim you're not in it for the money, Matthew. Meanwhile, you're still cashing those checks, though. You know how I know you're still cashing those checks? If you weren't in it for the money,
why you still here?
See Happy Dad merch in every shot. Now,
yo,
look, I'm not here for
I was gonna speak. Damn,
conspiracy.
the hell is that?
I'm not gonna even do that.
I was literally gonna speak to that because the one thing that you notice is that if you have Happy Dad, you have the hat on, and you have the Celsius behind you, box on box on box. That's clearly branding. You clearly have an ad deal. Meaning that you're clearly doing it for money. And it was in all your videos at the time for the beef. So you absolutely did it for money. So you can't sit there and lie and say you didn't. Like, look at the actions. The words are cool. But look at the actions. You placed it there on purpose. Everything you did in the background, that was all there on purpose. Meaning that you're trying to show people, look, I got a brand deal. This is free money. That's how it works. It's plain and simple, bro. Like, literally.
I don't care if it's steak, Happy Dad, Canadian bacon, whatever you're into, that's you. If the sponsorship's paying, get your fucking bag. I don't care if it's Nike. I don't care who it is. Get your money. But don't play the audience like they're stupid by claiming you're not in it for the money. As if you're operating on some higher moral ground than other creators. All that does is just expose how deceitful you really are, Matthew. Like, what the hell, Matthew? What are you doing? Do better, Matthew. Listen, I'm not saying you won't have a fan base. Anyone could build a fan base. I'm not even saying you can't thrive after this. What I am saying is that you'll never be truly accepted by the culture. I know that bothers you. We're going to stand on that. And that's facts. That's what's going to haunt you, Matthew. Those old quotes will stick with you. And as long as you remain in the hip-hop space, they'll resurface again and again and again. That's your burden to carry. And guess what? No one feels sorry for you, gang. No one does. Now go hop on another stream and throw some more money around for attention and validation. Go be the YouTube trick. That's the only time you'll ever feel remotely welcome. A subscriber actually brought something to my attention which is worth mentioning. And I'm not sure if he wants to remain anonymous, so I'm not going to say his channel's name. Since Matthew's Family Matters disaster and the Justin Hunt meltdown, we know this guy completely fumbled. But it almost seems it was a calculated self-destruction so he could avoid breaking down Meet the Grams and Not Like Us, knowing full well those tracks would expose more cracks in Drake's armor. But instead of owning up, he just tanked his audience, his views, and any shred of credibility he had left. He did all this with the motive of changing his audience completely to the right-wing grifter pipeline. Suddenly, he's besties with Andrew Schultz, Adam Twenty-Two, Trap Lord Ross, and DJ Academics, bragging about being in their group chat like that's some badge of honor. He's out here weaponizing the word culture like it's a slur and calling everyone who criticizes him a Kendrick fan, in which, let's be honest, it's Matthew's code for black people. The dude's not just losing his audience, opinions. He's desperately swapping.
He's losing his mind.
Incel energy. All while he cries about reverse racism. And honestly, bro, that sounds about right. I agree with his take completely. I mean, this dude was in the stream talking about free Tory. Nah, take Tory back to your Canada. We don't need him around here, coming here shooting our black women because he's a crash out. I don't care if Meg spit on his ass and called him a shrimp dick. Crashing out and shooting abroad is crazy. You could have cussed her out. You could have dipped. You could have got your girlfriend to beat her ass.
All right, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah. Tory didn't do that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Tory didn't do it.
But nah, you gonna shoot her and act like you game for real? Ain't no snitching rules on a domestic case. Are y'all crazy? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. This nigga Tory called and apologized immediately from jail. Kelsey's dumbass texted the bodyguard immediately after it happened. The witness who called 911 stated he seen Tory shooting everywhere crazily with the weapon. And he seen Tory beat on Kelsey. And he seen Tory and Kelsey jump Meg. Kelsey's stupid ass told her truth months before and then backtracked. I mean, it's more than obvious that the girl was dick crazy. Y'all want to believe some wild reaching ass nonsense? Fine, go ahead. But just know you're in the same jester clown car as Academics, What's the Dirt, Aiden Ross, and Drake. All the same dumbasses that lied.
Drake's not even in that whip.
Spun fake narratives about Kendrick Lamar. You on the same team delusional. This was a civilian case. They are not in gangs. Him telling his truth isn't snitching when it comes to a domestic case with two civilian ass women. And what woman you know from the hood gonna let another bitch walk easily with no repercussions if she was the original shooter? A black woman from the hood gonna let some female shoot her and get away with it. No ass whooping. She not telling on her. She gonna just tell on Tory. That makes sense to you guys. And you think some girl, Kelsey, isn't gonna ride for her man and tell on the girl? Please use your thinking cap. It's okay though. Everyone's gonna have their own opinion. It's fine. That's Meg's dumbass fault anyway. Women need to realize you can't lie on your box. Stop lying on your box. Fucked her credibility up. It's no different than when Rihanna got her ass beat. Next week, she was seen with Chris Brown on vacation. My bad, I went off topic. You know I ran. It's just that this dude was in the chat talking about some free Tory. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. Shut up. You seen Academics say it. You seen Aiden Ross. You seen all the right-wing, red-pilled agenda motherfuckers who disrespect women every single fucking day. You seen them bozos say it, so you wanted to say it. But yeah, Matthew, I don't care what person that is of color tells you you are part of our
Man, this only part 2 or 3. That's crazy, bro.
Just know all skin folk ain't kin folk.
That
this
part
has nothing to do with the beef. The way you talk slick about Justin was all we needed to know about how you look at black people. You lost the culture, and now you're cultivating an audience that doesn't even know how to spell culture. Just don't expect anyone from this side to take you seriously ever again. Oh yeah, one more thing, Matthew. Out here in the Bay, we have Sig Fest, we have roast sessions. It's in our DNA. Roasting is a sport, not some delicate tea party that you're used to. So my channel is literally built on that energy. Not everyone is softer than wet bread. You gotta relive, and everybody's gonna be reminded on why you're a piece of shit and how your channel has no motion. Since you love saying that to everybody else, your channel is declining. It is not what it was earlier this year. It's done. All right, Matthew. So now that the video is over, you can rewind back and count how many times I said nigga. Based off of your logic, that should tell you how black I am, right?
Crazy. I ain't gonna lie, dude. He needs to reevaluate everything that he does for his channel now, because the way that you're gonna lead, knowing that you know nothing about the culture, but you want to insert yourself in it, that's already a problem in itself. And that needs to be addressed. So I'm glad the lead is addressing it. But this is part 2 or 3, bro. This is a trilogy. This whole, like, What's the Dirt situation is actually a trilogy. So what else happened? I'm literally sitting here, like, about a quarter in. I'm already like, what else happened that made this guy look like a fool? Because he's saying all this in the second video, and there's still a third video. And that third video is 20 minutes long. So what did this man do? We about to find out. I'll tell you that much, bro. Hey, look. Appreciate you for stopping by. I'm still learning, so I'm not going to say too much right now. But we can end by saying, you know what the vibe is, bro. Come on now. This is the Flex Mind Network. This is Single Seated Reactions. Take care, be well, be safe. Stay true, be you. Live long and long live. Peace. Boy, oh boy, what else is gonna happen to this nigga?